how's it going? Happy New Year, everybody. I hope you had a lovely New Year. I am starting the new year now with the 1st January paycheck, so I'm going to do my cash stuffing now. I hope everyone had a lovely New Year's. We had a quiet enough New Year's. We went to my family and we did a murder mystery night. So that was fun. So I'm going to start off now by counting out my money. I have written in a notebook the cash breakdown of my money, and I'm just going to put that here. So we should have 620. So we'll just make sure we're correct. So 51, 52, 53, 54. So that's 400. And then we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, and 20. So that's 620 there. So I was only able to get out 50s and 20s out of the cash machine this week, but I've made it work. Unfortunately, my local bank does not change notes for you in branch. They don't do any cash services, but I've made it work. I have made sure that all of my categories are using 50s and 20s. So just to let you know. So I'm going to start off now with my everyday binder. So in food I have 20 left over. So I'm going to just put that aside and I'm going to show you later what I'm going to do with it. And we are going to put in 450, so €200 into food. So we have 50, 1, 52. So I am going to put a total of 200 into food. I get paid 2 times a month, so every 2 weeks. So I am putting in 100 a week for food, and that's for a family of 5. I find if I go too stingy on food, we get tempted to eat out more. So I want to just make sure that food has enough in it. Diesel, I have used all of that up. I put in 60 last paycheck and I'm going to put in 60 again, and hopefully that will be enough. So 20, 40, 60. Diesel has gone up, which is tough. So if it goes up much more, I might have to put more into diesel just to make sure it's comfortable in there. Okay, so eating out, we have 30, let me just check, 20, 30, 35 left in that. So I'm going to just put that aside for now as well. And eating out is going to get 50 into that. So we didn't eat out as much as I thought we would over Christmas. We ended up staying with family an extra day, and then we had lots of leftovers to use. That's good. That's meant that we spent less in eating out than I assumed. Miscellaneous. I'm actually going to keep €10 in my bank account, so I haven't taken it out for cash, but I'm going to put €10, keep it in my bank account for miscellaneous. So for now that's going to be empty. And now we're on to the monthly envelopes. So did you do much over New Year's or over Christmas? We stayed with family for 2 nights over Christmas, Stevens's Day, and then the next night. And then we went back to them for New Year's, and I got a murder mystery pack secondhand for only a tenner. And that actually used the €10 out of my miscellaneous. So it was great to have that. And it was a nice cheap little evening. And we did a few games on the computer afterwards. Jackbox games. They were great fun. So into personal, I am going to put in 40, 2 20s, 20, 40. I didn't get my nails done yet. Unfortunately, the salon had to close, but I used some of my personal in the January sales. I just got a few supplies. So I'm just putting 40 in that for hopefully getting my nails done in the new year. We'll see. Clothing, we're not getting anything. We don't need any clothes. The kids got some clothes for Christmas. And myself and my husband don't need any. House and chickens. We have €5 left in that. I'm actually going to just keep that in there for now. I'm going to just let that build up a little bit. We did spend €55 over Christmas on chicken feed and sawdust for their house. Shaving, should I say. So we're just going to add in 20 now into that. So that needs to build up a little bit. And it's okay if it builds up a bit more slowly. So that's house and chickens, and that is everything in my everyday binder. So I'm going to put that aside for now, and I'm going to get our sinking funds. Now, so back to school has €10 in it currently, and I'm going to just leave that for now. Health and braces has €50 in it, and I am going to add in 50, 70. So that now will have 120 in it. We were lucky enough not to need the doctor or anything over Christmas, which is good. But I need to save up for those braces, so I need to build that up a bit more. Birthdays, that has, let me see, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90. It has 90 in it currently, and I am adding in 50. So it will now have 140. We have a few birthdays coming up, so I need to build that up a bit more. Holidays. So I was saying to you in the last video we were going to possibly book a holiday to Spain. However, the prices weren't favourable. So we have a voucher with Aer Lingus. Before this it was going to cost about 600 for us to fly to Spain, and now it's looking at, with everything going on, 1,600 to fly out and back. So there's other airlines I've looked at and it is 600, but we're thinking with the way things are right now, we might just hold off for now and see how things go. We can use that voucher another time. It's good for a while. So I'm just going to add in 22 holidays. So it had 20 in it and it now has 40 in it. So we may just holiday at home. Car maintenance, it still has 50 in it. We have an appointment with the mechanic in the Volkswagen garage this week. So I have been told that apparently just to plug the car into the machine to find out if there's any faults costs €150. So I now have 100 in this, which together with my emergency fund will help a little bit to cushion that emergency fund, but we may have to take some of our emergency fund to pay for that. But I just want to use as little as possible and put in 50 into car maintenance. So there's 100 in there now. I don't know how much it's going to cost, but we'll see. So that's 100 in car maintenance. And then we have one new envelope this week. So over Christmas my daughter was promised that she can start horse riding lessons. We bought her some jugpas, and we have promised her at least 6 weeks horse riding lessons, see how she gets on. And basically I need to start saving for that now, because some places require 6 weeks paid in advance. So that's about 120 euro-ish. So I have saved 20, 40, 60, so half of that price, because I am hoping to book that very soon. I just need to find out where other kids in the class are going. There's a few riding schools near us, so yeah, I just want to. So it basically will work out at 20 euro a week. It's quite a high cost for us, a bit of a sacrifice, but I feel like it'll be worth it for her. So yeah, so that is all of the cash stuffed into our 2 binders, our everyday and our sinking funds. However, I have got that money left over that I have taken out that wasn't spent from the last paycheck. So I'm going to just count that now. That is 20, 40, 55 left over. So the first thing I want to do with that 55 is pay ourselves first. So as a reward for not spending some of that money, I want to make sure that some of it goes into eating out, and we will bring the family out for a little treat. My husband is only back to work this week, so it might be nice to do something as a family before he's back. So eating out is going to get 20, so it now has 70 in it. And then I'm going to put 10 euro of that into miscellaneous. As you know from my last video, I like to have 10 euro in cash in miscellaneous, just in case things crop up. As I said, we spent 10 euro on the murder mystery night, so on the game, so I just want to put 10 euro in that. It's good for like little school costs that come up. Yeah, so that's all I'm going to put into my everyday binder. And now I'm going to put 25 into sinking funds, and I'm going to put them into 2 funds. So 20 is going to go into back to school. So that now has 30 in total. And now this extra fiver is going to go all the way to the end of my binder into Christmas. So I haven't been putting anything into Christmas just because there is more urgent expenses coming up before Christmas. But I do plan to have about 1,500 in Christmas for next year. That is my goal. So I'm putting in a fiver will just help get that kick started, and it won't seem as daunting when I start if I put in a little here and there. So €5 into Christmas. Okay. And that's all of my cash stuffed into my 2 binders. Right, so next I'm just going to finish off showing you my budget. So here is my budget for the first January paycheck. So as I said, I get paid every 2 weeks. But I also have included in this budget my child benefit. So here is my income. I have child benefit 420. Then my first January paycheck of 400. And I have also put in It's actually my last parents benefit. I've put 20 into this paycheck. I'll show you what I'm doing with that in a minute. I will get paid more, but I'm actually going to include the rest of it in the next paycheck because it will be an income. So to start off with, some people have been asking me how you budget, how can you do up a budget. I'm going to do another video on that. My next video will actually be on how to write up a budget. I'm going to use pen and paper and explain how to write a budget out, and I will explain how to do it if you get paid monthly or if you get paid like me more often in a month, and also what to do if you have a variable income. So just to summarize it quickly now for you, I basically take my income and I immediately take away my fixed expenses. So that here is these 6 bills I have in this paycheck. So I've taken all of these 6 bills and I have taken them away from the income. So that is 167.75 cents. I have just kept that in my bank account. These are all direct debits and they will come out. Eventually I want to actually have all of my direct debits amount. I'm going to add them up and I hope to save up and have them, that amount just sat in my bank account. But for now, this is how I'm doing it. And then I have taken the remainder of my money that's left from my income, and I have basically divided that up into cash envelopes. As you can see here, that is the miscellaneous. So I said I was leaving €10 in my account. I actually would have taken that out, but I couldn't get it out of the cash machine. I only could take out a minimum of €20. 20s and 50s, so I couldn't take out that €10, but normally I would have. But yeah, so I have €12.25 left in my bank account, and I'm just leaving that there for now. And then as you had seen, this is my envelope breakdown. So there is a summary here. I have a zero-based budget. I basically account for every euro. And then basically the €20 of my parents' benefit, that last payment, is going into my emergency fund. And I now have, by the end of this month, this paycheck, I will have a fully funded emergency fund, and that is for €1,000. So basically that just means that if anything crops up, like, I don't know, the car breaks down or something happens and I haven't accounted for it, I can hopefully pay for most things with that €1,000 without having to use a credit card or look for money off anybody. So, and if I use any of that emergency fund, it'll be important to start building it back up to that 1,000 as quick as I can. So that is my whole budget for this paycheck. As I said, my next video will be on how to write a budget. But if anyone has any questions, please let me know. I hope you like this new setup. I got a ring light and I was able to move a desk that I already had into here. So I was able to set up a little desk here for myself. But yeah, hopefully it was a bit easier to understand. I feel like the camera's a little bit wobbly still. I have a few things to change, but I hopefully will get it right eventually. As I said, I'm only starting. This is only my second video now. But let me know if there's anything I need to change, or if you have any questions, let me know. And please subscribe so that you can see when I next put up a video. I'm still finding my feet. I'm hoping to find a schedule for myself fairly soon. It's hard when I have a baby to find time to film. It's not so much the editing. But yeah, let me know if there's anything you want to know, and drop me a like if you liked the video, and I'll chat to you soon. Bye.